Yeah, I'm almost done with all the inside shit. God, that's so exciting.
That is. It's coming along really.
Yeah, we're
really well
on the downhill. Yeah.
Very cool. What are your hopes, kind of?
Hopes and aspirations and ambitions.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. Finish it.
It's a good. That's a good
I
ambition.
mean, we're almost to a point where we could pull this off of here and just finish all the welding up and kind of finish sheet metal, clean it up, and start putting all the mechanical stuff together and wiring.
What are the first things that come to mind that need to be done in order for you to take it off apart?
Nothing. I just want to wrap up the trunk. I want to get everything in the cab all finished. That way it's all braced. Everything's really solid. It doesn't move. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I just want to make sure everything's tightened up really good. Everything comes on and off pretty easy. I mean, you can see it still has some finish work to be done, but I mean, that's all it is. We got the bones are there now.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's got solid bones, solid structure, and we can start like fastening things. You know what I mean? First thing I want to do is get it off the lift. I want to lift the body up. I want to clean the underneath the body. I'll probably just put 3 of us on there and we'll just weld what has to be done, grind it 1 week, you know, clean it up underneath, make it look pretty.
I apologize.
We'll haul ass, clean the underneath, weld up all the rest of the brackets final on the chassis because everything's kind of just tacked in place really well. And yeah, man, I think Bodie's all done with all the designs for the motor mounts, tranny mounts, all that stuff. I think we're looking pretty good.
When do you still need to fit up the motor mounts and all that kind of stuff before you send it off to get officially?
I don't think so. I think we pretty much know what we're doing. You know what I mean? Everything seems to be fine. So he's gonna put those those controllers a little bit better together, closer together.
Yeah.
We'll get that dialed in. He has the motor mounts in the right spot. All that looks pretty good. I think we're ready to send it out, have it all CNC'd.
Is there anything, and if so, what do you feel you want to just fine tune before he sends and you send that out to be CNC'd? Like, are you going to kind of set it all up and mock it up just to double check? Have you already done that?
We've already done that.
Okay.
I mean, we're pretty much all mocked up. Like you said, he's just getting the location of those controllers up on top there. The other one's already mounted on the firewall. We're pretty good with the tranny bell housing. We fit it up. Yeah, I feel pretty good. We're gonna have to, we gotta make some pulley adapters that go, the little spacers. Right? Well, they're like a little, yeah, I guess it'd be a coupler. I'll have to have that done. I'll have to have it broached for the keyway. So that'll be...
Broached for the keyway, I'm assuming that just means like fitted for that hole?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. What we do is we'll make it fit on there, and broaching is they'll make like a notch, like a 1/4-inch notch, put a keyway in there. I can't do that. I don't have the machinery to do that here. So Keyway is what you can't just slip something on a round tube and then put a pulley on because it's not going to spin. So a keyway locks it in place.
Okay, I understand. Yes, that makes sense.
So we'll do that.
The top mount that's going to hold the controllers, is that also going to be CNC'd, or is that going to be something that you guys...
Yeah, that'll be all billet aluminum CNC. So that'll look all really nice and pretty and stuff in there. And yeah, it'll look good.
Sweet, man.
Yeah, that's it. We're close. Like I said, we still have a couple weeks in cleaning up metalwork and stuff, but I think I'll start putting a list together of what we have to narrow down and what like I said, the mechanical aspect is right now, just to keep it going.
Yeah.
But I feel pretty good about it right now. It's come a long way. I know it's seemed like a pretty slow process, but if you look at the beginning what this car was to what it is now, it's a completely different car. And I think we've blended the old with the new
Yes.
pretty well
I
without
would agree with that.
building too much
I
new,
would- yeah,
you know what I
would
mean?
agree
It's
with
it's
that,
kind
yeah.
of a hard thing to explain. People don't understand, you know? It's weird. People cherish original metal. So when you're adding new stuff, like myself,
Yeah.
it's rough, it's hard, you know, like the trunk area and that back thing. Like I said, it only takes, if we took the panel out and we made a new one and put it in the exact same spot, but that panel originally was put in crooked, that screwed us up the whole way. So you're like, oh my God, should we be measuring? Yes. But
Like
sometimes,
almost like, what are you measuring?
yeah,
If you-
you're hoping you're using that as a measuring
Yeah.
tool, you know what I mean? But it was off, so. Anyways, I think we got that fixed. And I think we'll be able to wrap up the trunk, you know, pretty much all the rough work this week. And then I'll be able to wrap up the inside by into next week where it's all cleaned up and everything looks really well, you know. The door jambs are really good. I've been holding off on welding those in. I had a couple tacks in and I wasn't happy with the way the doors were shutting, and you can't see when you shut it, you don't see how much room you have for rubber. And I want to have it perfect so that the rubber that we do use
Go on.
seals really nice
Do you
against it.
have the weather stripping? Have you?
Yeah, I have pieces
Have
of
you
weather
tested
stripping.
it?
Yeah, I've taped stuff up in there and shut it. And you could still see daylight through, so I have to cut and I have to move it. And yeah, that's tedious because, like I said, this is going to be a really, really quiet car. So, inside and out.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. You know, we kept a lot of the wood structure up over the doors just because. I mean, I could have pulled it out and, you know, redid it and everything, but I don't know. I think it's kind of cool that it's still under there.
Yeah.
You
I'd
know?
agree. Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't want it squeaking underneath some metal or something, so that was tricky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I wouldn't have even thought of that.
yeah.
All right.
So,
Cool. It's exciting.
yeah. It's a thinker. This one is, but boy, is it gonna look nice when it's done. It's gonna look really, really nice.
Yeah, it is.
It's gonna be a cool car. I'm excited.
It is.
Yeah, I sure heard.
That's cool.
See your view. Wow.
Pure talent, right here.
It's straight. That's great.